Today is August the 27th, 2024. And right now I'm actually in my car, sitting at a place that has a walking trail that I go to a lot. Well, it's kind of like a graveyard, but it's more than a graveyard. It has a beautiful walking trail around the graveyard. And it has all kinds of beautiful trees. So that's where I'm sitting right now. And I came here for a purpose to come to my favorite spot where I sit. I enjoy the beautiful trees and so forth. But anyways, long story short, I came here to talk about the struggles I have with my health issues and how cooking and having a food blog and also blogging about my life, how it greatly distracts me from the health issues that I have and the things that I go through with it. So, I don't know, I was just thinking about it today, how much it helps greatly. And God has provided that for me in my life to be an avenue to not focus on things that I'm going through, but to not only focus on Him, but just to be distracted from worrying about things that I do go through. It's hard to explain, but it is a great distraction. It keeps my mind busy. It keeps me on the right focus instead of focusing on worries. And it's really crazy because about a month ago, I was getting into the show on, it's on the Magnolia channel, Chip and Joanna Gaines. I don't know if you know them, but they have a channel called Magnolia, one they created. And anyways, they have a show on there with a lady, her name is Erin French, and she has a really awesome restaurant in the state of Maine. And long story short, she's pretty famous for her restaurant, and she wrote a book about the deep struggles she has been through in her life, and how she went through a lot, but cooking helped her to stay focused and to get her mind off of the same thing that I go through. She was going through different things, but it just helped her get her mind in the right focus instead of focusing on the pain or the worries or the distractions of life that were trying to rob her or steal her joy, rob her of her joy, those type of things. And so she, on purpose, let cooking to be a distraction away from, things that were going on in her life. And it was really crazy because it really struck me how crazy it was that she even wrote that in her book, because I had been pondering on that myself for the past year about how it helps me to cook, and just really dive into my passion of cooking with making how-to videos with cooking new recipes, or just even, like I said, with my food blog, and how much it's helping me tremendously also with just all the struggles I go through with my health issues. And so when I do these things, like cook or write about my life or my cats or my dog or my kids, or or like I said, anything with trying new recipes or cooking, all this stuff greatly helps me to keep my mind off of worries or the things that I go through with my health issues. So I just want to talk about that today, how neat that is, that that can even happen in your life. When we're going through something, we can really try our best to get our mind off of it and focus on things that do help us. Don't get me wrong, God greatly helps me. I know there's a time period when I will be healed, fully restored and healed. And until that does come, I have, this great support system with God's strength and help, but also just keeping my mind on things that are positive and, the things that I know that that my passions in life, cooking is a passion. Well, it's one of my passions. So if I keep my mind on positive things, it greatly helps, and it keeps my mind busy and healthy. But, and I go through a lot of spiritual warfare with my health, and I know God has shown me I will be healed. So that's not a problem. It's just, I'm just waiting. So, and He has all the answers, and that's all that matters. But anyways, God is good, and the devil is bad, of course. But yeah, so I just want to talk about how neat that is that, she also too was the same way as me. And I really, really felt like I could relate to her. So anyways, moving on to a lighter subject, I want to talk about tea. Lately, I've been trying to get into different types of tea other than just peach or lemon tea. So I've been thinking about strawberry tea. And also today I have this tea that I bought from somewhere that is actually, it's in my local area. They sell tea that is, it's like unique and different, or exotic. But this one is like, pina colada and cherry tea. So they take tea and they put pina colada in it and cherries. So, and I've also been told that you could do blue coconut, I think, in their tea. They make tea and then they put blue coconut in it. Something like that. So, it's the flavor of coconut, and I guess it's blue. It looks like blue. But, so, yeah, I'm trying to get into that lately. Just trying out different teas and different tea flavors, because I really like tea. And it's a good thing to do anyways, because sometimes I get tired of just drinking soda. So I've decided to explore more in the area of tea. And and another choice they had was something with pineapple, it was pineapple and cherry that you could put also in your tea. So anyways, that's an update of where I am right now with the different things I'm thinking on and exploring. And so there you go. My daughter Ella is back in school now. It is time for school to be back in. Summer's over. Well, it's almost over. And at least for her. And so anyways, I get where I start missing my daughter because she's in school and I feel alone. And I'm so used to being with Ella. She's my little tag along. And but yeah, I was thinking about right now how I miss her. And I was thinking that I think maybe for a morning show, I'm going to interview her and have her on the show with me for fun. That would be fun, I think. So maybe I'll give her a couple topics to talk about with me and maybe do a few little interviews with her. And just do a morning show with my daughter. So she means so much to me. I don't know what I would do without her. I have 2 daughters, actually, and I love them both. And my oldest, she is married and moved out of the house, of course. I talk about that on my blog a lot, that she, got engaged, got married. But she means a lot to me too. Both my daughters do. I love them so much, and I'm proud of them. And of course, I'm proud of my son AJ also. But I'm so used to having Ella because she's my youngest, and she's still at home. She still lives at home with me, and I'm used to having her around. But I think I'm gonna do something. So look forward to that in the future. I might do a little interview with Ella on this morning show. So I think that would be fun.